Two things that I've had to stay away from in order to maintain holiness are things that are very common nowadays, and you wouldn't think that they would be harmful, but down the road it could definitely lead to bad thoughts, and that's like romantic TV shows or romantic movies or even like sexual music. I feel like the most extreme as far as not staying sexually pure would be like pornography or masturbation, but it doesn't even necessarily have to get to that. Just because you're physically sexually pure, let's say you are a virgin, that doesn't mean that you're completely sexually pure, because it also depends on what's in your mind and what's in your heart. So if you're feeding your mind constantly, you're listening to sexual music and you're watching a bunch of TV shows and movies where sex is glorified and where fornication is just the norm, that's going to become your thinking that that's okay, and that will eventually come into your heart and eventually come into your actions. So I saw it early on as that's an issue, because there are a lot of teenage dramatic TV shows where sex is glorified and sex is seen as the norm, and so I've seen it as important to stay away from those sorts of TV shows and movies and even music that glorifies sex and that sees it as something that's not an issue, and that's avoiding those as much as possible is what has helped keep me sexually pure as a whole, both physically and mentally.